The most powerful man in the world is warning America about hardcore, godless communists who want to conquer the country. Their radical demands: affordable rent, better health care, and free universities. From Berlin, this is where the translation breaks down. In Germany, university is essentially free, health care is universal, and no one calls the government communist for it. We call it Tuesday. So watching an American president treat these ideas as an existential threat to civilization is, from the outside, genuinely strange to behold. Let us introduce the enemy. They are the Democratic Socialists of America, founded not last week, but in 1982. Their central figure now is Zohran Mamdani, the mayor of New York City, and this summer 3 of his allies won their Democratic primary races in the city. Mamdani calls it a national message. Across the country, in Colorado and Michigan too, young left-wing candidates are beating experienced party veterans in the primaries. What is their secret? They are young, and they have flipped the usual incumbent advantage on its head. They focus on the 2 things Americans actually feel: the housing shortage and rising prices. A former DSA vice chair told German television the strategy plainly. They oppose Trump, but they also attack the political center. That, he says, is exactly what makes them attractive to young voters disappointed by both Trump and the previous Biden administration. Now, note what they are not asking for. This is not the authoritarian communism of the old Eastern Bloc. From a German vantage point, having actually lived next to that experiment for 40 years, we can tell you the difference. What the DSA wants is redistribution and public services. On roughly 75% of votes, their own official admits they would side with mainstream Democrats. So where is the real fight? It is that remaining 25%. The DSA calls the Democratic Party center-right and controlled by its elite big donor class. And then there is Israel. Mamdani recently would not rule out having Prime Minister Netanyahu arrested should he visit New York, pointing to the International Criminal Court warrant. Netanyahu, he said, belongs in The Hague. Some DSA candidates have drawn accusations of anti-Semitism, including one in Colorado who dodged a question about whether a 2025 attack on Jewish demonstrators was anti-Semitically motivated. Trump, meanwhile, has clearly found a favorite new opponent. He calls the movement full of illegal immigrants, criminals, and people who will not work. Communism is for losers, he declared, but a moderate analyst offers the detail that actually matters. Socialism, he notes, is most popular among white, college-educated Americans. That is the ceiling. The question for November's midterms is whether this is a straw fire or the start of a genuine shift. From here, the striking thing is not the socialists. It is that the President of the United States has decided the greatest danger facing his nation is a party asking for cheaper rent. That's the view from here. What does it look like where you are? Drop it in the comments and subscribe for the perspective American media won't give you.